Greetings and salutations, friends. Welcome to the stream. I am the Brit. This is Planet Coaster. And this is some scenery. Oh, yes. I'm glad you spotted that. Yeah, so this is the orb weaver that I've been working on. And I remember that we have those water pieces. And they look really nice, actually. Sploosh. Of course, you can't actually get underneath them. There we go. They are. Sploosh. There we go. Lovely. They are animated. But they're just like cube pieces, or whatever you want to call it. So you can put them anywhere and make them fit specific shapes and whatnot. They're really pretty useful. So I created this off of here. So we come around, we go through the little interchange here. That's not an interchange, idiot. That's a, never mind. Now we go up and over, and we go through this little section here, and that brings us back into the rest of it. It's pretty much as far as I've got with theming this particular coaster at the moment. I'll put down some barns, so there's some interest, because you know these spiders do enjoy hiding in places like this. So we've got some barns going on. Not too many. I wanted one there, so that'd be nice and cool. And we got one there, and we got this one here where we blow through it underneath, and then we come out the roof there. So that'd be fun. And then we've got the we got the shipwreck. I've got the shipwreck here. I might flood that with some of those water blocks as well, just to make it look a little more interesting. This is in fact floating now. That's not great, is it? So let's bring that down a little bit, I guess. There we go. Alright, oh, that's better. Okay. It's less floaty there now. So yeah, that comes back up and that goes through there. Cool. And then this comes down and just misses that bit. So there's that. And then again, I had another go with the water pieces, and I created this little scene, which I think is rather nice. This is after one of the bunyip attacks. So you get dropped down and then fired out through here, up and over there. We'll flood this out with some greenery and stuff to just kind of overhang it. And then you'll go up and over, and off you go to the return, I guess. Yeah, that's the return line there, so that's cool. I've done some work over here. Yeah, this probably looks a little bit different from when you last saw it, doesn't it? So I'm going for a kind of a hotel-y kind of theme here. I don't know how I feel about this actually, with this door like that and then this like this. I feel like it should be straight out. But then that doesn't really work. So the idea is as you come up to the queue entry here, you can see that it goes off, and there's the hotel there. But then you get foisted around into the shenanigans here. What I'm thinking of doing actually is taking these shenanigans and putting them inside another building. Maybe a one-story or a two-story wood building. And then bringing the stairs back to here, so the stairs start there and they go up. The other option that I had considered was, and I'm still very much considering it, it's going to take some work, is to remove this staircase entirely and put it on the inside. So have it go down and down and down and do like a loop. Continual loop all the way around down to the ground floor, and then move this door this way so you walk in through the main entry and you go up the stairs on the inside and across the platform. I would need to move. I forgot to mute my phone, didn't I? Okay, Jesus Christ. So annoying. Okay. Move the path over, which isn't a big deal because it's the staff path, so I can just move the path and the door over, and that would make room for my pathway shenanigans, and that would actually work really well, I think. I'm kind of liking that idea, actually. All I need to do is lift this up out of the way. Alright, maybe we'll do that. And then we've got all this over here. So you come up the stairs, you come out the back side of the unload station where you can see people unloading. And then this is the entrance onto the ride itself, which is, it's nothing particularly fantastic. It's just an enclosed station with some roofing and some lighting. Not dreadful, not fantastic. But I want to have a look at this guy here. Because it's kind of shite, really. What I want to do, I want a kind of a launch, but I don't think that that's possible on this particular thing here. By launch, what I mean is just to have like a conveyor that speeds it up. Max, okay. Yeah, that's kind of irritating. So we do have an incline angle. Okay. So what I want is to completely redo this. We're going to leave the station where it's at. These two stations where they are. Right? But what I want to do is we'll come out and we'll do some wibbly wobblies. And we'll come round. And we'll go up and we'll have a little fun bit here. Then it'll come down around the inside. Then we'll have the major lift. They'll come around and then do the major drop into this. Maybe we could do... Oh, we could do that on the inside of the mountain here, couldn't we? That would be interesting. What I need to do, though, I need to do this in Sandbox because I don't know how well this is going to work. So let's load the blueprint builder. Now, last time I did this, things went very, very, very wrong. Okay. So this is all kind of no staff member to it. Oh, yeah. These are all shitty rides that I've been dealing with in the past. Okay. That's right. Okay, so let's kill that. And we'll build a new one. No, we don't want that. So look, we're going to go with this. We're going to go with a 4-person. There's no... Whoa. Wait a minute. I didn't realize we had a vertical lift. Okay. So we'll have it do this and this. But that's a conveyor. I don't really want a conveyor, to be honest. ends the drop with a standard track. What I want to try and do, why is it not letting me do an incline? It said that it would let me do an incline. You mother... Max incline angle, 20 degrees. Max drop angle, 20 degrees. It's not letting me do an incline angle. That's bullshit. Alright, let's try again with this guy. What? But that really kind of defeats the whole purpose of what I want to do. God damn it. All right, so let's have a look at this one. Okay. End of a multi-part. Splashdown. Designed to drench riders. Okay. Yep, it's not letting me do it there either. We've already got one of those. Okay, what about one of these? Ooh, that's a 60 degree. Okay, we'll take that. Okay, so it descends the track into a channel of water. Okay, yes. And then we have, oh, those pieces, nice. Okay, so now we have a channel of water. But we can't... My God, this is annoying. Oh God, hang on. My I got it. I'll be right back. Jolly good. All right, we are back. Yeah, it's not my night to watch her, but here I am. Okay, so this is not working either. This only does a level track, which is really annoying. So I'm guessing that this is probably exactly the freaking same. It just looks different. Yeah. Son of a bitch. So here's the deal. And why this is failing miserably. I think it's something that Frontier haven't noticed. But, which one is it? I think it's this one. So we've got catapult falls. So this is one. There's a couple of different examples of these. So you come out the station, you've got this nice leisurely blah 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 around here. Then you get to this point, and you get oi, and you get wrong fucking button. You get launched up and over this and down into the splashdown. Then it's all nice, yeah, blah 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 blah. Then a nice vertical lift, and then you drop here, and you've got this nice hump camelback here. And then the final, and then the splashdown there. But this is not something that we can currently do in Planet Coaster, which is really irritating, to be quite honest. What's this one? It's okay. That's that one. And then we've got a classic log flume track. Yeah, so this one comes around, goes up. We've got a little drop here, comes around, goes up the big one. We've got a big drop there, and that comes around into the station. Well, let's have a look at this. I'm getting the feeling that this is basically going to be the same as the two boat ones. It's going to be even worse, isn't it? If it's not a chain lift, it's not going to work. See, I'd like it to be a lot more complex than this. Well, I don't know. We're probably just going to stick with what we got then. That's disappointing. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'm gnawing on something called a hula hoops, which are, well, they're circular little potato chips. Right, pause. Okay, so we want to redesign this. It's not doing it for me. to be quite honest. It's a it is a 5.3. Yeah, no, I'm gonna edit the track from here all the way around because it is a bit boring, isn't it? To be quite honest. We'll delete everything up to there, right? All right, I tell you what. See, it's just so irritating that you can't do a lift on it. It would be nice if there was like a jet stream that you could use as well. All right, so we'll place a little one here, like this, right? I wonder if I could just get away. I wonder if I can just get away with an actual drop there, actually. Okay. I think that's going to work for us now. Nope, I want to come back just a touch. I want it to come underneath this so we can come around and climb up and do our final loop. Right, so place that there. Oh, have I? I've done the wrong thing back here, haven't I? I wanted the standard track. Oh, crap. So what do you got? We got -6 there. I don't think I want -6. $27. We can bring this down just a touch, I think. That's why it's, oh God, it's down to 24 straight away. Okay. And then in here somewhere we've got it all screwed up. Okay, so we delete those. And just standard track. Oh, bummer. Oh, wow. Okay. We'll leave that there. Right. Let's kind of fix this a little bit, I think. Okay. The idea was to put some trees and stuff here, which we can still do. We'll have this come out and look like, yeah, that'll work. Okay, cool. All right. So now we gotta just tweak this a little bit now. Alrighty. I could potentially do a tunnel there. I don't think I want to. I don't think a tunnel there is going to look good. I'll just cut this back a bit. Now there's a really quick way of doing this, and that's to turn on auto tunnel and then just replace the track, or just move the track ever so slightly. But the problem with that is the auto tunnel it's a wee bit aggressive with its tunneling, and it does a circle all the way around the track, so it actually digs out underneath it as well, which in some cases is not really what you want. So I try not to use it too much. In fact, I barely use auto tunnel at all. Like I said, I find it to be a bit of a pain in the hole, to be honest. Not that this isn't. This is, in fact, quite the pain in the hole. But it's less of a pain in the hole than using the auto tunnel, because you don't have to go back and fill things in. Okay, there we are. So there's that. Right. Now we've got this to deal with. Oh dear. I think what I'm going to need to do here is we'll just do free look. We'll do our best just to follow the track in free look mode. Yeah, that's fine. Honestly, I didn't need to do quite so much. I won't pull. I didn't need to do quite so much there because this is a fairly low ride. Should just be able to get away with this, to be quite honest. And what I might do is a lighting, weather and seasons. Is there a torch? Light. There we are. L for light. Fantastic. Alright, so with this is going to go up there like that. And then we go down. Okay. And it looks like it's leveling out. Into a little splash zone here, I believe. Whee, whoops. Yep. Wait a minute. What's going on here? That is a very... What the fucking hell? Alright, whatever. There we go. And we'll do like some grotto stuff in here. We'll have some mining scenery and whatnot in here. Just for some decoration. And this is not just an empty dark hole. As much fun as big empty dark moist holes can be, we do want this to be somewhat interesting as well. Okay, we'll keep going around. I actually, the other day I reinstalled... Hey, DJ Nuke, I see you there. Yes, I reinstalled Space Engineers, #1. So I actually had a lot of fun with it before. And then when they announced Space Engineers 2, I pre-purchased and was like, oh yeah, fantastic. And I was like, well, you know what? Let's just be patient. We'll wait for Space Engineers 2 to come out, and it'll be awesome. But Space Engineers 2 is taking a very long time. It's not. No, I should not say that. It's not taking a very long time. It's taking as long as it needs. And actually, they've just announced that they are streamlining the development a little bit by taking away sandbox mode. The idea being that sandbox mode and story mode are basically the same thing. What do you mean? That doesn't make sense. Actually, it makes perfect sense. Story mode is technically sandbox mode. You just don't do the missions. Right? That's it. Okay, so we've got that there. Let's we'll go back into there and we'll turn the lamp off. Light. There we are. You know what? I probably should unbear. Oh, bloody hell! All right, we'll go back into free look and we'll turn the light back on again. Yeah, we'll go back down and we'll dig out this side here. Okay, there we go. No! Wrong button. There we are. Okay, cool, cool, cool. And then we'll come in here and we are going to... like I said, what we're going to do, we're going to try and do some cool scenery in here. So we're going to dig this out a little bit. I feel like that should actually be slightly lower. Even more so, I think. There we go. That'll work. Cool. Right. So we should be able to get some animatronics and stuff in here now. Just to kind of liven the place up a little bit. Make it look like a working mine or something. And we'll do the same up at the top as well. Zoop. Okay, we'll do that there, and then we'll just push that back just a little bit like that. Just so we don't have scenery in the ride itself. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. All right, lovely. And then this is a downward thing. There's that there. Okay, we'll do the same over here. This is actually pretty close to the entrance, but that's fine. Like I said, we do need some interest. Otherwise, this is just going to be, you know, a fairly dull ride. Okay. Let's paint the inside. Boink. Okay. And we'll go do the one down here. Hey! Hello. What? Alright, nice, nice, nice. It's not very flat, but it'll do the trick. Right, another quick nibble. Alright. So for this, we can do a mix of pirate and western. I don't think we really want fruit. No, we could hide this upstairs, actually. Okay. What have we got? Treasure. Ah, okay, there we are. We've got some explosive crates here. We'll just put some of these in here like this. Okay, there we are. Great. Hanging skeleton. I don't think we really want that down in here. What else have we got? We got rocks. We got a train. And we'll put that on top of there like that. That'll give us a little bit of light in here, I think. And we'll do the same over here. Maybe. There it is. Okay. This. Do I really want... You know what? Actually, I do. I do want this in here. Because we are going to... There we are. That can go up. What is this? Is this? Oh, that's the rope lift. Never mind. Somewhere around there's some scaffolding, isn't there? You know what? Why don't I put this on? There we go. That makes more sense, doesn't it? All right. So now we've got this locomotive track, right? Yeah. Where are we gonna do that? Oh, okay. Yep. Okay. Actually, we'll use the curve track, I think. That'll make more sense. Drop that there. Now we will scale it. Right, because we should... We'll be able to scale it to the mine cars. Oh yeah, that's a really cool idea. I know it is. Thank you. It's just it's one of the many amazing ideas that I have occasionally come up with. Okay. This is the tricky bit, though. Making it look good. Alright, there we go. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to go into scenery and we'll switch it to that child. Balls. I'm really hoping this is going to work out. Alright, so let's take this one. Hey, that's I. Alright, good enough, I think. You won't notice that the inside wheel is floating a little bit. Okay. Unless you really pay attention. No one really ever is these days, so... Okay. Lovely. And then we'll do the same with this guy here. This guy comes back a bit. That way. Ooh, that looks almost perfect, to be quite honest. Okay, like that. And now we need a teeny tiny hole right there. Ball sack. I didn't realize this was going to go outside. Oh, god damn it. Oop, hello. I'll just push this a little bit like that. Well, okay. Not quite what I had in mind, but not terrible. I mean... Where are we? We are there. So what I can do is simply lift that there. Like that. There we go. Ah! No! No, I'm trapped. Son of a bitch. Where's the... There it is. Fantastic. All right. And that will look relatively good. That... No, it won't if I do that. There we go. That's the wrong way. You want push, my friend. Okay, sweet. That looks better. Alright, so we've got that in here. We'll go back to scenery. What else we got? Well, we could probably do with one of these in here, right? Just to make sure that we don't roll these carts off the end of the track. I think I need just to... Ah! Now the reason it's giving me shit is because I got it on 2 meters instead of anything useful. There we go. There. Okay. And back to painting. Okay, cool. Back to scenery. Not quite straight, is it? Let's figure that out there. That'll do. Okay. Right, what else we got going on? There's a bell tower here? Oh my god, I've already been doing this for an hour. Jesus. Oh, there's some miners or something in here. Yeah, there's a bell tower. Let's chuck a couple of wooden barrels down in here just for decoration, I think. Right, don't we have any miners or anything? Pirates, idle pirate, cowboy. Well, shit. I thought there would be miners, at least some guy with a pickaxe or something, but I think that's in the adventure DLC for Planet Coaster 1, which this is not. We do have the wooden belt. Nah, that's not going to work, is it? Alright, okay. Not a problem. Okay. Oh, we've got a couple of small barrels too, so we can put a couple of these in here as well. Hey, hello, what? Okay. Oh yeah, that's something that I completely forgot. When you're doing stuff like this, you have to now switch these on to loop. Otherwise, they won't come on at all, unless it's nighttime, which is kind of detrimental for lighting in a place like this. So you know, there's that. Right. What else have we got? There must be more stuff in here that we can use. No, not that. It's a milk churn. That screams mining, doesn't it? There's really not a great deal. I guess we could hide this guy in here. But you know what? No, we're not, because he's going to go upstairs. Fruit. Regular cargo. Tell you what, let's do this. We'll put this in, right? We're going to shrink it down. We're going to use a bit of the old forced perspective nonsense on this. Mm-hmm. And this one we're going to put over here with this lot. Like that. There we are. See, I'm thinking I might do a okay, that'll work. Might do a series on YouTube with space engineers. Because I started a new world the other day. Uh-oh! Looks like Twitch is about to get hit with an ad break. No! I would like the gold chest without the lid. It's here somewhere. There it is. I'd like that without the lid, because I'd like that to be kind of showing in the... Oh, well, never mind. Alright, let's go up here now. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Right. So up here we're going to do some piratey stuff. So let's get this open here, and we're just going to leave the pirate theme open, and that's it. And again, we're just gonna adjust the size of that a little bit to make it fit better. Yep. Okay. Oh, there's a golden treasure chest there. Okay. 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 And then there's Bob here, who's see, he needs to be adjusted. Spin him around that way. Ooh, angle snap. Oh. Okay. I do believe I screwed that up. That's fine. And again, we are going to actually just use a little bit of forced perspective. Boop. Okay, there we go. And we'll bring him back there like that. There we are. Lovely. No, not that. We got a Bob in there. Okay, we've got some cargo. We'll do some pirate munitions. Again, we'll do the whole scaling thing. What are we doing? We're doing about 75, I think, right? Hmm. I'll do. Okay. I always forget C for scale. I always just be forgetting that. Alright, and then we'll just do an idle pirate here. Like that. Nope. No. No. Okay. Never mind then. So let's go back into Western because we want those lamps. These guys here. Need these lamps just to lighten the place up. Fantastic. I'll turn our light off. There we go. Well, that's not bad. That's weird. Why is that doing that? Alright. So we come through. Go down here. Oh, shit. And it's all nice and cozy. We go through the little mining area. We go up and out. Yeah. Okay. I like that better now. And then we can put some decoration on the outside. Cool beans. Right. We're going to do 10 there. We'll do 12 there. And we're going to do maximum there. Okay. Any load. Maximum wait time. What do you reckon? 30 seconds. Minimum wait time is 20. Actually, I think we just want to set it to 20 seconds. Right, don't block station, don't care about that. Direct 7. Right, let's see how this goes. Come on. There we go. Sweet. Where is it? Ah, here it comes. Woohoo! Excellent. So what I really want is this last one to be in the station when this one reaches the unload point. That's the aim. I might need to add one more boat. Fantastic. Oh my god, I think I've got this timed perfectly. Yeah. That's brilliant. Sweet. I like that. I like that better than the previous one. So we're going to save this. Still no idea what I'm going to call this. Right, let's spam some vegetation on here. Oh, this bit here is completely screwed, isn't it? Alright, let's undo that. What the fuck is that? Okay. Yeah, we definitely don't want the floaters, do we? I think, honestly, we need to just reload. This is... Maybe we'll actually just do this bit by hand. Scenery brush is going to cut it somehow, unless I do 4 meters. Line to surface. Yeah, we'll do. Actually, we'll do a line to surface because that might make it a little better. That was weird. Suddenly did a bunch of those. It did a bunch of these. Yeah. Okay. Alright, that looks a little better. Hello! What's going on, buddy? Right. Tree time. Oh, hello. Hey, thanks for the follow. It's much appreciated. Carnage. Yay! I think trees are gonna have to be planted by hand. Ooh, maybe not. Jesus! Alright. They'll need to get adjusted a bit, I think. Hey, at least it's actually using them. Definitely looks better. Okay, right. Got some cleaning up to do, don't we? Hey, what? Stick to surface, align. Yep. What am I doing? I am making a complete and total mess, is what I'm actually doing here. I like the tree, I just don't like where it's at. It seems to be overlapping the ride just a little bit. Lift it somewhat. We'll get rid of its little friend there. Yeah, it's a little bit crowded there, isn't it? There we go. Okay. What? Why? Hang on. There's a... When did I... Get out of it. Stupid thing. Well, okay. That can go. Move this a little bit. Like that. There we go. It's not overlapping. Gotta love a nice log flume. If you can make a nice log flume. Yeah. Jesus. Alright, I think... we got some tree issues going on here. We'll bring you over this way, little... Ah! No! I grabbed the wrong arrow again. It keeps happening. Yeah, I think that oak is just a wee bit much there. Right, you Go there, I believe, like that. There we go. Ooh, did this go a little bit. There we go. It's nice. That's nice. And this one still is overlapping the ride just a touch. We'll just... There we go. Lovely. Most of the rest of this actually looks okay. We want to get rid of the willows. I don't really remember why I put the willow tree in the group anyway, but that definitely looks better now. Ooh, hang on. This not so much. Can we rotate it? Ah, aha! Maybe we can just pull it away a little bit like that. Fantastic. All right. So we come up and everything looks perfectly fine, and then we've got this beautiful overhang here where it should terrify anyone. Lovely. We need a couple of trees in here. Okay. I'll do. There's that. There it is again. Hang on. Let me get it. There it is. Get out of it. There we go. There we go. Fantastic. And then this section here will have to be done by hand. That's not such a problem. Let's just adjust these a little bit so they're not overlapping the station too much. That'll do. Fantastic. I think that's actually come out rather well, just for spamming some scenery. Right, so the only thing I really need to do is naturalize the entrance and the exit to the two tunnels. And then figure out, like, literally all the rest of this. Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. Sweet. Alright, let's save this before I do something really dumb. Lovely. So it's still not a 6. I have made a 6. But right now it is hanging at 5.2. And I'm fine with that. It's a log flume. We've got a lot of work to do in this area here. I don't really know what I want to do with the station. I think I'm going to do a log station like I did in Planet Coaster 1. Because that came out rather well. And by a log station, I mean like a log cabin kind of feel. Because we do now have those logs. But, they're just so long. We'll figure it out. What the fuck? Oh, that's the filter. Oh. I can hear something out there going. Wee! And it's the filter on the bridge. Right, so we've got that sorted. I really wasn't planning on rebuilding the entire thing, but honestly, it came out okay. Not as fantastic as I wanted to, because of the limitations of the log flumes. You can't do upward slopes, even though it says you can. Frontier. All of them, in fact, say you can have an upward slope. Can you? No. No, you can't. Lying bastards. Right. Where are we at? Oh, half an hour. Okay. Well, staring at it is not going to do anything. So, we are going to have a go at doing what What the fuck? Okay. That was weird. I don't know why it was on relative. What? But now it's above. Okay. Right, so job 1 is to move the path under the station. Now this is the staff path, so I don't give a monkey's backside about what happens to it. So what we're going to do, we're just going to select the entire thing like this. Actually, yeah. And then I should be able to manipulate it back like that. And I can get it even further if I... yeah, if I take that and join it there. Now... let's do the same on this end. Wait, is that sloped? No, it's not. Okay, cool. So we'll join that one up to there like that. I didn't see any complaining, so that's good. All right. And then we will just grab this whole thing again. Fantastical. I knew! That could have been funny. Right, actually, let's double check. So we've got that guy there. So that guy needs to join to that one. Like that. Now we've got this nice long flat piece here. Cool. And now should... Oi! Oi! If the select tool allows me to do it. There we go. And now I can just drag this over here like this. Bonk! Right. That's my staff path moved out the way. Impressed, aren't we? Oh, yeah. That is still actually quite substantially in my fucking way. Let's move it further out. There we go. And then when we bring this back down again, we just need to move the 2 doors. And it will be brilliant. Okay, so this is the very edge of the building. That's not the tool I want. That one is. Okay. So the plan here, because there is a plan, shocking I know, is to zigzag this backwards and forwards. Right? So back into pathing. I think what we're going to need to do is just grab this piece of path here and just bring it that way. Because I think if I don't, this is not going to work out so well. Okay, line builder, queues. This is a queue path. Arse biscuits. Okay. We'll take that off of there. That's the staff path. You want the queue path, you boner. There we are. Okay. Are you kidding me? For heck's sake. Thank you. There we go. Right. What I want to make it uniform, don't I? So I do that. Add a path. Angle snap is 11. Ah, height snap. Okay. Let's say 90. Height snap 4 meters. Okay, 4 meters is a wee bit excessive. 2 meters. 4 meters is a full height. 2 meters. Can I do like a 1 point? Oh, 0.5. Okay. So if I do 0.5, so I can do 1.5. I don't want the paths to cross. That's the thing. But that's a 4 meter gap there. Oh, you know what? It's because of... Okay, never mind. Okay, so 3 should give me 2.5. Yeah, I know, but they're not crossing, are they? Because I'm not trying to get them to cross. You're making me cross, I tell you that much. Fucking arse. Arse! Merge off, yes. Fixed length, no connection terrain, automatic line builder. I think I'm going to have to do it that way, aren't I? Bring it back there. Ow! What? Why? Oh, you mother. Nope. I fucking hate dealing with the stairs. Okay, let's do. And then a fixed length of 4 meters, maybe? Let's do a fixed length of 6. No, it can't be 6 because of the building. So 5 maybe? You're kidding me, right? It just did that. Like with, oh, no, we got that problem. But that's not a problem. We can join them together. We can. We have the technology. Look, ready? Yeah, bitches. Right. Is that going to work with the building? Now we have to bring the building out. The building's a bit too low, isn't it? I don't remember how high the building was. Actually, I think that's it. Oh my god, the stairs do not show through the building. It worked. Oh yeah. Alright, let's get rid of this curve. What we might actually just get rid of this whole ear. Shit. I did that wrong, didn't I? That's got to go to that one. That's better. And then that one comes out this way. Like that. Yeah! Yeah! Yes! Yes! You can tell I'm a wee bit happy now. Right. So now... path. Q path. Where are you at? In here. Nope. I can't tell if that's underground or not. Let's bring that to there, right? And we'll go back in here. Get rid of those. I can't see shit in here. Oh, that helps. So Q. Curve, that's what I need. Boom. Fuck yeah. It works. It looks a little janky in a couple of places. I think we need to, you know what, let's, before we do anything. Oh, this is going to be an interesting thumbnail when I load this up tomorrow. I'll look at it and go, what the fuck is going on here? Ooh, pardon my French. Ah, there's move. Too steep. Okay. I think that's okay, actually. We'll, all we really need to do is edit the building, bring some walling across. I could square off the stairs, I guess. Is it necessary? Yeah. Yeah, I see a bot. I don't care. The Twitch's AI picks them up now anyway, so there's no point. Also, hi. Welcome in. I saw you lurking, so I've already said hello. Mm-hmm. Can I be bothered to deal with that? Let's edit the building, I guess. And no, fuck off. Yep, that's what I need. I want that. Actually, I believe that that is close to what I want to do anyway. Oh my god. Help! Hang on, let me get inside here. And we will switch this to free look. There we are. Brilliant. Oop. Planet Coaster 2 has gotten a lot better. They are working feverishly on getting some of the non-DLC content converted over to the Planet Coaster 2 engine. Let's see, what do we got here? I need a skinny one across there. Well, luckily we have one. Let's have a quick gander here, shall we? So, I mean, it originally came with Aquatic, Mythology, and then the Planet Coast, the resort theme. They've now added Fairy Tale, Pirate, Sci-Fi, and Western. Oh, Viking was the other original, and Western. So they're slowly working their way through all of the materials and converting them to the new game engine. And a lot of people didn't quite realize that you couldn't just take the Planet Coaster 1 content and just copy it over. Because differences in game engine, blah, 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 blah. That's all we really need to know about that. Right. I need to remember which piece of wood I'm dealing with. But yeah, they've been working well on that. They've got a bunch of them done. I think they're taking a break. I have full confidence that we will get the Halloween update this year for Planet Coaster 2. They're going to take the Halloween content from Planet Coaster 1, convert it over, and give it to us for free. What scares me is what they're going to do with the paid DLC stuff. Are they going to convert it over and then make us buy it a second time at full price? That makes my butthole wiggle when I think about that. I really hope they don't they don't do that. I think that would be really quite shitty of them. Alright, I just need to fill this gap here. Oh, we're still on the wrong camera. There we go. I guess I could turn my flashlight off too. But it's crashing less. There's a lot more content now. We've got restaurants, which are great. They've really been listening to the community and trying to bring the things that people are begging for, or asking for, rather. Okay, that's good there. What was the last thing they did, actually? Those are services, staff facilities, entrances. Ah! Souvenir shops. That's right. So now we have the shops. You can basically make your own shops. We've got the component parts here. Postcard display, shelf balloon display, corner shelves, other shelves, glass shelves. So we can hand make our own souvenir shops, which is really quite cool, I think. We also now have the photo kiosk. Oh yeah. So on your rides you can now set up your photo point and then put your photo kiosk or your custom counter or whatever you want outside the ride, and people, if they've had a really good time on your roller coaster and or ride, can purchase a souvenir of them looking like a complete idiot, with 5 or 6 complete strangers in the background also looking like idiots. Very nominal fee. Just like at the real theme park. Anyway, okay, scenery. I want a glass panel in there. Glass. Am I in the wrong place? I might actually be in the wrong place. No? Yes? Ah, I am. I'm in the wrong place. Right. Who are these other idealists? Okay. Boop. I like these glass panels. I've been using them more and more. Another one of Frontier's fantastic additions to the game. Oh, the path isn't straight. That's what I was going to say. I line this up on the path perfectly. What is happening? Okay. So we can change the opacity. I'm going to bring the glass opacity down a little bit like that. It's done. There we go. Excellent. So people can see people. Brilliant. Now we just need to adjust this lot down here. Less brilliant. Edit building. Oh my god. Did I not add that to the fucking build? Oh. Hold on. What? What? Ah. Give me that. No. What? I don't want paths. Where are they? Pathing. No. Oh, I must have added it on then, because it's not picking it up. Okay, cool. Edit building. The straighter it is, the better it will look, they say. Yeah, well, you can't see it because it's on the inside, so nuts to them. Bring these over here like this. Boop. And we'll just move these over here like that. Boop. Whee. Okay. And I guess I could probably just duplicate that now. Oh dear. Those are just slightly off, aren't they? Oh no! Alright, we'll move these ones then. There we are. Cool! And then that gets moved as well. Okay. Boop. Excellent! Right, so the first part of the queue path is level. The second part is the stairs on the inside of the building that come across the top of the unloaded platform. And then this is the last part of the queue where you get to stand in the direct sunlight with no shade whatsoever until you're loaded onto the car and sent flying around the track. Brilliant! It's just like Universal Studios. Of course, now I have to move all this. Bum. I didn't think about that. It's fine. It's fine. It is. No, it's great. It's gonna. It's fantastic. All right. Actually, you can go away as well. Cool, cool. All right, so what do I want to do with this? I could put this inside a wooden building. Do I want to do that? Potentially something like a coach house, since this is supposed to be a hotel. No. I can shorten up the queue path though. I can take it back to here so we only use this much space. Because I wanted to do this bit here for the souvenir shop. Before it gets a negative review because of the no shade part. Well, I mean, this is true. I could build like a wooden awning like you suggested, or a wood bridge over here. Why do I have a kink? I'm not even going down that road, to be quite honest, because I'll end up getting banned or something. I think this actually is a good stopping point. We're coming up on the 2-hour mark. My idea for the path actually worked, which is really quite cool. Really, I need to do something about this. I need to put some trees in here just to hide this, and then I need a no entry sign there, because that's the staff path. This is the exit from the ride. So I need to come down here and bugger off that way. So that, yeah, that works. Okay, cool. Now, theming. Fuck. This is supposed to be based upon the golden orb weaver, which is a spider. No idea. I could just spam trees all over the place here, to be quite honest, but I don't want to do that because this one's going to be quite woody as well. So I'm thinking maybe lots of bushes and some sparse trees, and then like this kind of deal here, like just a sudden dense little coppice, and then yeah, see, I know words. And then when the Halloween DLC does finally drop, I'll have cobwebs that I can then use upon the ride, which will be awesome. Of course, by then I probably will have moved on to a new park. Who am I kidding? This is going to take forever to finish. I mean, I've still got all of this to do. I haven't even started theming on drop bears. I've still got all this to do. I've got more water rides to do. Now I have this to finish theming out. Oh. I've got the train stations to build. I mean, it's just a nightmare. Fun though. It's a fun nightmare. Oh, I've got to finish over here too. Oh dear. Did he leave? Oh, I've never opened it. Okay. So yeah, we've got the coffee shop, which actually looks rather good, I think. Now I've got to do the soda shop and then cover this up. Yeah, so much to do, so little time. The motivation is there, mostly. But, you know, I do also have to go to work from time to time. This has been an interesting quandary, though. That's the wrong button. The scenery bonus. Sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. Which is interesting. Some of these are like 200, and some of these are like none. Oh, see, that one's gone to 348. What was that previously? Oh, it was 310, so it's gone up. Nice. Pressing shift does not make the camera move any quicker. What do you got here? This was 390. Where are we at? 391. It's gone up by 1. And this bad boy is just absolutely plastered in scenery. So how it calculates the scenery bonus for the ride is beyond me. Let's have a look at this one, because this one is just slammed with scenery. Okay, so 457. Good. It should be. Apart from this little section here, it should just be scenery out of the yin-yang. I do have the first one though, Planet Coaster 1. Planet Coaster 1 is still fantastic. I do enjoy Planet Coaster 2, but that's because I'm a glutton for punishment. I really hope that when they do some new maps, they do something about this. I've never seen a theme park with coaches that just... I understand they were in a hurry, but fuck me. The good thing is you can, you can drop these off. You can make your spawn points yourself, so you can create some really interesting arrival points if you wanted to. Problem is they're outside the map on this one, so you can't get to them. Oh, or can you? Wait, what? Oh no, that's the path, isn't it? Now you boner. Yeah, okay, never mind, forget what I said. You can get to these and edit them. I just can't be bothered, I'm too lazy. The entire park is run by solar panels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 solar panels. Oh, 9, sorry. There's one there. 9 solar panels. It's running this entire park. I think something's broken somewhere. I made a massive coaster though. I did not open it to the public. I just kept getting spam that it was too scary to ride. Yeah. Their fear and excitement tolerance on this one is way higher. In fact, they demand that you attempt to kill them. Softly, obviously. Because I've done some coasters that had some really nice speed and like pacing. So, you know, you get a hit of speed and excitement, and then it just kind of relaxes for a moment. You've got a nice a crest over a nice hill, and it drops off a little bit, and then it goes back down. So you've got this nice sawtooth kind of deal going on with the excitement. They hated it. They hated it. They wanted pure adrenaline the entire way round. So yeah, their excitement and fear tolerances in this one are a little bit adjusted. Anyway, but there's an ad break coming up. That's enough waffle from me. Let me hit this button. Jolly good. All right, thanks for hanging out. It's much appreciated. Today is... Hang on, I got it written down somewhere. Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, which means tomorrow's Wednesday. I hope you all have a wonderful Wednesday. I will be back on Thursday, probably with more of this nonsense. If it's not this, it'll be Space Engineers 1, and I'll be embarrassing myself with that. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. It's much appreciated. I hope you all have a wonderful Wednesday. And I'm going to go and probably have another beer. Good night.